Who's back? It is me. Right. Right. I like how the whole thing was just shitting on Victoria. Like, I didn't do shit. It's a disease. I can't control it. I mean, I did. Yeah, actually, I did spread it to you. But it's kissing disease, so it's somewhat unknown. Should I try? Yeah, we'll try eucalyptus. Okay. So what I did, I ate, and then I played a little bit of guitar, and then I sucked dick at doing guitar things. And that was, then I got upset. That's being so bad. From his YouTube, so this would be the correct thing. Repositories? No. Bevel curve tool? You could paint. Here you go. 1.9. Yo. Okay. How do I download? Oh wait, there is a download thing here, isn't it? Yuku Kumar. Download. Open. Object-based normal painting. Oh my fucking god, you're a beautiful man. Okay, I'm getting hyped. Um, for no reason. Because it's probably not gonna work. You just click this button, right? Am I retarded? Yeah, but that's besides download zip. Yeah, master zip. That should be fine, right? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I think I'll just do it from him. References. Oh yeah, fuck, I just remember it just came to me in a dream, not totally because I brushed my eyes past it. Like now, I have all my add-ons in one place. Oh, there's you could paint. We'll delete that version of you could paint and we'll download the master of you could paint. Why am I getting all this fucking? What is happening? That's a wonderful piece of armor. I really love that massive pauldron. Actually, is it practical? No. Is it cool? Yeah. So, does anything else matter? No. That's my point. Nothing else matters. Boldor. Uh, I didn't really like the sculpture that much. It's not my style to do toys. Well, I'm watching. How do I? How do I leave? One second. I don't want to get spammed in my email. I didn't know it was going to spam my email. Ah, I'm sorry, Mr. Man. I don't remember your name. Ah, God, where am I? Okay, you could paint master is there. Get extensions from this desktop, Blender, Blender, add-on Blender. You could paint master this. Now we have you could paint. Let's compare the two. Let's start another new one. Boom, 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 boom. Should have probably selected everything. We got this. We got, we got, uh, we got painting prices. We got this. 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 Yeah. We got this. And then we got voice user paint. Oh, fuck. I forgot to name it, didn't I? Now you can paint it here. I don't need. Ooh. Fuck it. We'll turn it on. I don't know what ambient occlusion's gonna do. Oh no! I might have done it to the wrong thing. I did it to the wrong thing. I've never. God. Ah, it comes with ambient occlusion built in, maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna include that. So now I've got Yuka Paint set up. Let's probably UV unwrap this actually. Mark theme. UV languages confirmation. And now we go through the layout here. Difficult to tell if it used my thing correctly or not. Anyway, it should be in the shading workspace. It's a little bit simpler. It's like a custom node. Um, it uses the principal CSS. It might be better. Ah, damn. Link editor. And it automatically saves. Let's just see how the layers work. If they're the same or not. Preview mode. Like, do I have to? I'm in scope mode right now. How do I enter, like, number of images? Channels, picture, canvas, material. Oh, that seems to stop everything. Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. That is actually a lot nicer that you can like trade between materials really easily. Well, how do I, oh, click out, I guess. New image versus values, and we'll use, yeah, wouldn't need any. Oh, this is when I use the UV, because before I just used just established the material. Hasn't used any of the UVs yet. Yeah, UV map. 32-bit float, I don't need that. I'm just gonna use black. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm gonna mix them, I think. We can always change these, right? Yeah. And also custom resolution, that's really nice. And now if I go and if we go preview mode, it's like seeing the singular layer, which is very similar to Context, the app that I prefer to draw in. So I'm so familiar with it. Easy. Oh, I can enable alphas, which will make the whole thing disappear eventually, because I haven't painted on anything. Don't spam that button. That's pretty cool though. Color data, non-color data. Oh, this was really nice. Actually. I get it a little bit more now. Because the first time I used Yuku Paint, I'd never used any nodes, but now that I've used a little bit more shading nodes, it's a bit more familiar. Not extremely, but a little bit more. Okay, let's just try to figure out how to do a picture paint mode. Like, do I have to enter picture paint mode? Like, say I start drawing, like I grab the color. Oh, where do I do um, palette? Okay, I grab the darkest color there, add that. So, like so. I'd love to be able to like draw things I want to. Yeah, the resolution's fine. It's the same as before, I think. And I can always adjust it to the same as before. Can't seem to conquer. We have about the same resolution. I could put it to grayscale soon, but I'm just experiment before I dedicate some more time. So darkest value. Then we add another image. And we'll call that like darkest. Have a name. We put it underneath, and then we'll grab another color, which would be here. We'll grab back or something. Like the darkest. Don't really see much of a difference, but there is a difference. There is a for clear difference. What I like is you can see that I can now. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, okay. I'm gonna use Yuku Paint, I think, from this point on, because it's got more flexibility as well. And then if I want it to be like sort of mixed, I can, yeah, it's the exact same. If I go to the nodes there, I take the paint, sorry, shading. There's the Yuku Paint node, and I can do, there's a bunch of tutorials on his channel Yeah, this might work. Open source fanboy. I see. I like this stuff. But it is not as creative. Close could be incentive, right? Okay. I think that decides it. You could paint versus paint system. Maybe there's some advantages, but I'm gonna disable the paint system in my but for that, and then we're gonna yeah, and we're gonna name this I, which will replace it. Okay. And then we can remove all the colors because I'm gonna do the value study. Oh, that was a headache for a long time. I don't know what I struggled with before. I think it was just making the layer and understanding what I thought the canvas was the color and things like that. Hmm. Hmm. What the fuck? Anyway, I complain a lot. I realize that. Let's do another. We'll put this on in the background. Proper one. I'll have friends when I put up. And that's gonna. Oh, yeah. This might take a bit longer. What's the estimated time? I only have an hour and a half before I have to go to bed. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry I changed system, but you were really, honestly, a headache more than you weren't. Okay. Maybe I'll come back to it if it becomes like more logical, or maybe when I realize that you could paint, I don't need that much flexibility, and paint this is very easy to set up and customize or something like that. Not over yet, not a breakup of the century. I'm just saying I don't get it right now. So, mm, now, yeah, it's on. I want to have a few what's it called, things around if possible. Modeling? Where did I have the layout? I thought it was here. Yeah, but in picture thing? I don't think it was here either. UV editing? Sculpting. This is where I did it. Seems like me. Not really following where the fuck you needed to. Vertex paint, texture painting. Now I can finally do the study I wanted to do way back when. Let's remove this and we call it my Because YouTube Paint also has autosave, which is really nice. Maybe, maybe, the paint is small has it. I don't know. But I've been screaming at Paint System more than I like to admit. Grab the main colors here. So, darkest value. Not sure which one is the weird. Did I make it a 2K texture? No, it's always difficult to mix that up with that line. What I want is doing the best with what I know. And then seems like my capacity thing gone. No. No. Otherwise, we gotta make the same joke. There it is. Make it a little bit clearer. Okay. Mode. I'm getting it right or not. Let's go to the top. Oh, it froze for me. Don't do that too often, please. Well, maybe not in. And then we'll do another study with the next thing. That will help. And then I'll do another again. Three bodies. Remember, the more you can, the less, the less you have to probably have everything. Bigger. Okay. No, probably second. Second darkest value. Darkest I want on top and second darkest. Yeah, we already have the color. Color is here. Hold up, let me just fix to like white or something. It's going in. Just check. Not always apparent. If it's on the right way or not. Always like to like, merge it out a little. Oh, that's just old and like most like things like these without using. Yeah, it's a little different from text, but not really nice. Lot nicer than I expected. So far, at least. Oops, I was saying, it's like blurring out all sometimes. um, I really wanted to do some 3D modeling. I thought I'd cracked it out in like an hour, and then I'd continue the 3D model or something. Not the case at all. It did not end up being the case. It's a little sad, but that's okay. I'm used to be sad anyway. It's just like scribbles. And you can also deal with like grease and or something. That's a fair point. You could also do this with grease and very quickly for this. Let me see. I realized mistake though. Shouldn't try and fill in. I should try to do like lines on top of the value that I think is most correct. Simply because um, it will work on an inverse basis. So lighter colors will be below. Darker value. Sounds like it is not easy to tell. But this one sometimes seems- but sometimes it is. Like here it's very somewhat easier. Very somewhat easier. And then we'll do a new image layer. Um, third value, which will be, I did that one or that one? I think it's somewhat the same. This one? Let's see if there's a major difference in value. Not really. No, value is about the same, right? It's lighter. Okay, there is quite a difference. Wait, so which one should I choose? Probably the darker one, because we're doing... Oh wait, I just realized... Oh wait, this is about the same, right? This one? Versus... Oh, what about this one and that one? A lot darker, so it should be choosing that one. Add a mixture. So we can... It'll work. I'm doing it wrong. You can fairly tell, so it's really difficult to tell. Made it even more difficult to tell, actually. This I've chosen a red color. It does go underneath. Okay, that's all I wanted. But this is a great way to get better at painting in Blender, because what better way to get better at painting in Blender than painting in Blender? You know? I think that makes sense. I'm being completely logical right now. No irrational things here. Okay, we can turn grayscale back a link with it behind. So does it really matter? This feels good to at least find some safety. Some safety in the software. It's like at least I can do this. And then I can explore from there when I need it. I've got some ground at this point, which is nice. It's really nice. Actually, really nice. It might be a little late, but I'd rather sleep a little less than quit now. Big color in the eye. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But, we need to get used to this rather. Doesn't go over. I don't think there's any. And it's by fine. that value. Then there's the next value. Should I go that subtle? Probably not. Is there a huge value difference? Quite a big one, actually. Fourth value. Is very similar, slightly darker there. Okay. Is the same value there? Yeah, it is this whole block there. Is the same value. I'm making a mistake. Third value. Change on this layer. Kind of separate all the values. Got a little bit of a different thing here. Fourth. Make it real obvious. Do you need to color? Hmm. I think, oh, I think it's because it's always like deciding. This is bracing, no new crit. The setting to block potentially unwanted passive turn off. Well, these aren't really anything. Too dark. Again, too hard. Oh, it's perfect. Throw right here. Too dark. Not that different. Look at these two. Not different enough to be a new value. Which means I should be painting. They're massively different. Not massively. Is it different enough? Even later. It was wonderful the fact that we're in a picture game mode and not like a custom mode. It's just like everything blends. Oh, so wonderful. You can blend it and then it looks nice. Look at this. Oh, the cream in my hands, brother. Look at that. But I want to stay away from blending until I get something. Oh, oh, nothing's happening. Okay. There's this red above the locket. There's this lighter color. It's nice. think I covered mostly where that is. Maybe from here. Fifth value. And we got it at sixth value. Try to keep it holy, but it's kind of difficult. To be the lightest of colors, though. We add a ship. Let me just check the color of like the skin around here. It's a lot. It's a lot. Pixelate. Oh fuck. Okay, like a little bit more. This is a highlight color with just the skin color. So it's very similar. I'm not sure if I'm actually like. Oh, my bad. Value. This is a very good value for this corner eye. No, I can't like compare it to this right here. There's one still underneath. Woo! Woo! Seventh value. Where's the seventh value? Where'd it go? It disappeared. Okay, that's a little dumb. Wait, what's this? Can I check what that is? No. Darkest value, second darkest, fifth, fourth, sixth. Forget, we'll just make another one. I don't know where it went. Seventh value. Right on the edge of the darkest is usually like a layer of really good wax. Oh fuck, you know what I realized? Okay, this should be like the eighth value. It's not the highlight at all. It should be the skin. So I'll still put it pretty high, just so I don't. $60. You're never as good as you think. That's them. Okay. Didn't miss anything. This is how it's supposed to look. Keep in mind. Oh God. One day, you know? And then we'll go over the not so main shape. A little painting on top there. Um, so those are the main shapes, I think. And it looks like that it is very 2D. This is slightly lighter. Yeah, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's kind of see. It's actually got a slightly darker value. If I'm not mistaken, it's the value that's already there. Already there. We'll do this value. Is literally at the bottom. Which means I kind of got to see it a little. Like this. So roughness. This one made it a lot worse. Just because it blended everything nicely. So what we can do now, coming from afar, if it was all painted like this, I wouldn't mind. I'm happy with it. And when we get to learn how to do normal, this is a huge step for me. Mostly because it's like, before I didn't even know how to add texture onto anything. And now I've added texture onto something, which is a step. But does this mean I can draw nicely? No. So what I'll do, let's figure out how to fuse them all so I can like start meshing them together. I want to do it for like this one. Can I like select all of them? No. Custom bake target. Brick layer group. Um, mergeable. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I can like replace it. Does that work? I can just control Z it if you don't like it. So I add things. Oh, you can't like drag and drop, which is somewhat odd. I want to do an eye where I just logic things instead of kind of just draw over it. Value city with 8 values is a little high. I think. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. Let's see it under. This is a fun part. It looks fucking awesome. It's actually sick. I love it. I realized there's certain. I've accidentally deleted or moved a thing around that I didn't intend on moving around. Six, I don't know where the six is the plus one. That's what I love about values. This is a cool challenge. And if you have characters that are like this from a distance, and of course they'll only get better. And if it's 3D, it's also a lot easier to know where to put the shadow is because you can kind of you just add a shadow and then you kind of draw on the shadow imprint and then you just remove the lighting. That could be cool. Color studies. This is so fucking cool. Uh, maybe. This actually got really nice blocking, color blocking. Bro, look at the time. What the fuck? This is actually pretty. I like his art, and um, that's kind of the only thing that matters. Really, if you like how somebody looks, I don't have a problem with. Show me your artwork. That's all I care about. I don't care about what you're saying. Your words don't matter. Give me the good shit. I don't want to be a part of your. Let's look at his Instagram. The fuck? It's only got like 8 images. Am I twitching? I've never used Instagram before, so 12 photos. Yeah, 12. Damn, this looks amazing. I'm gonna do value studies forever now. I'm really happy. I finally produced something that I like. Is it the best? No, it's a start. That's what it is. I can copy it however many times I want, and then if I scale it, oh, it doesn't quite understand it. Can I like rotate it? Did I have it on the other side too? Yeah. And now we've made eyes. That's what an unexpected drawing software. Really good drawing software. Yeah, it's really that was fucking awesome. And then, bro, if I can have this on my goddamn whatever 3D things I end up making, I would be the happiest person alive. This is a start, and it'll just be an improvement from that point on. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. And now that I've learned how to retopologize, I can fucking retopologize my advanced filters that I actually want to draw on. It will be faces because I do not want to do anything but faces. They really, those are really difficult. My time is limited. I can't do everything. So, thank you. You changed everything for me. It's not the best though. I wish it was better, but you can always do it was better. It's enough to start creating something you're proud of. That's all. Um, I couldn't start a new project because I have to literally be awake at 8 a.m. But I really want to start a new project. Let's try to recreate the same values, but let's try to recreate it without tracing it. Just to see where I end up. So we'll grab a plane. We'll grab it underneath there. Unexpected drawing software. This is awesome. Uh, no, it's ready. And the more I learn about painting and shit, the better. I'm just so hyped. Okay, I will go into edit mode, and then we will edit, and just, um, let's turn that on eventually. And it's okay, and then Control E, yeah, mark theme, go into the UV editing, and then just UV unwrap this thing, and the base. Then we will grab this, and we will. We could probably like keep it over here, right? Sure. Yeah. And then now that we have that, we can go to Yucca Paint, quick node setup, and we'll call this node trace rename. No engine occlusion, I don't need that. Let's grab this color so we get the same base color. And here we go. We're off to the races now. So how do I want to do this kind of differently? No, I feel like thinking in length is quite easy for me. Not the worst. Hmm. And then we'll turn on, return on, sorry, wrong thing. Right there. And now we start the first layer. I'm gonna call this the first V1, value one. Yeah, value one. Good enough info. Oh, scoping. Space. It's the paint. Yeah. So the shape was golden. Not sure you saw the lashes or anything. I think you could come on. Fuck, fuck. Can you see that? Huh? Okay. Well, weird. A little bit too much. That determines a lot of the. Wait, please, please do how you do. And that helps me out a lot. Like, probably could have I have to choose, I'd probably erase this and then hmm, a little bit too thick lines here. The only thing I should probably do is like a sketch layer, which is just one value. So I try to fix it right. I noticed it has a sharp line, tapers off very clearly, and it goes down and then click and click so. Oh, it all looks stupid. There's a constant back and forth, right? Until you get something you're happy with. And then we get this again. I fucked it up. And there's the massive underline here. Kind of goes underneath. I'm just trying to figure out like what the hell the ratios here. Oh, and that works. That looks so bad. I mean, this whole thing looks kind of bad actually. The decline. I hope. I hope that's the only reason. Wow, that looks terrible. I can't draw for shit. First of all, this thing's way too long away. The entire curvature of the eye is fucked. A little bit of an improvement. I used to love to drive, but I stopped because my parents never gave a shit. I'm glad. I will get better at it as we go on. I promise. I quiz. I quiz it. I quiz. I quiz it. But right now I do suck. It's so late. I have to go to bed. Ah, dang it. I don't wanna. Yeah, you could see a big fucking difference. The inner part is too much, like it's too big, and the outer part is too short. That's a matter of practice. And also on a 3D eye, it's going to be a lot easier, right? You just fill in rather than have a very different piece. I really like the grayscale feature. I'm gonna probably trace a lot of things in the beginning because my main thing right now is animation and sculpting. I want to animate my own sculpture, right? And without using like the generic animation engine. Because you can just apply a Rigify rig and then go to a mocap, like a bunch of mocaps that are sold animations for free a lot of the time. Um, so I would really, really, really like to be able to, what's it called? There we go. I would really love to be able to, what's it called? Animate my own things because I know I can animate in a fun way that's a lot cooler. I have done an animation course in sure. I haven't completed the course because I was like, shit, I'm really behind on this whole sculpting thing. And now I'm doing the sculpting thing. So I'll come back to it, of course. Sorry, it's a lot of work. But this really cheered me up because then I'm like, if it looks like that, it's enough for me. Honestly, texture wise, if it looks like that, it's enough. I can just trace an eye on top of it, make it look cool, especially with this grayscale kind of thing where you have very few colors. Make it look very cool and then improve from there. Oh my god, I'm so stoked. God, I have to end it now. Only got 3.5 hours worth of stream, I think. Maybe 4. Either way, I'm disappointed. um, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Hopefully I would really love to paint a little bit more. I'll do the Notion thing. Let me just put that into Notion because I did it. So now I can paint in Blender. Uh, here's a new feature. Do a one paint. Prioritize 2-minute annoyance. Yeah, and this before sculpt one painting, and then we'll see from there. From there. Okay, I'll end it now. See you then. See you tomorrow. Hopefully more time will be there. Definitely will be. Bye bye.